Who likes my little stars? Because I like my little stars. Hi! Welcome to a little vlog. I don't usually do intros here because I hate talking to the camera, if you can't tell. But my name's Bronagh and I'm an Irish artist and illustrator. And yeah, I just kind of make little videos of, I suppose, behind the scenes of what I do. Because I personally love watching, you know, how artists do the things that they do, not just like their work. And yeah, because it's so like diverse, everyone kind of works differently. Not much making art in this video, it's more like my new scarves, stitching on the little labels, and me and my girlfriend also went to photograph them, so that was fun. So you can see kind of some footage of where we did the photos, and I'll include like the little photos at the end as well. So I also was gifted very kindly this diamond making kit, which was really fun. Oh my god, so fun. So thank you to Crafties for gifting me this, because it's actually kind of funny timing, because I'm sort of like in this stage where I'm like trying to find creative hobbies outside of my work. One of which is I started journaling again. I used to journal when I was really young and I used to love it, and like I used to collect stickers when I was young, and I'm doing that again. I feel like it's like, oh, I turned 30 and now it's time to revert back to how I was when I was a kid. I suppose it's just when you get to 30 it's like you realize you feel the exact same. And I honestly think it was more like leading up to my 30s, like maybe 27, 28, 29, when I felt this weird pressure of like, I need to have my life figured out and stuff. I think when I turned 30 then it was sort of like, oh, it's the same. Obviously I'm still really young, I'm not saying 30 is really old, it's not, I'm a baby still, but it sort of wakes you up and like, oh, you know, I should be spending my spare time doing things that bring me enjoyment and like joy. So that's what I'm doing now. So yeah, I love planners as well. I love planners and stationery, I always have. So I actually decided to treat myself. I think I got it in January, but it didn't come in the post until February. A Hobonichi planner. So those of you who don't know what Hobonichi is, it's essentially just a Japanese brand of planners and stationery, and they're just like really good quality. The design is glorious and like it's just perfect. I feel like Japanese stationery is just like always on another level. I don't know what it is. What was I saying? Okay, oh yeah, I actually have a little bit of an unboxing video of my Hobonichi. Yeah, honestly, I've been having a great time with my Hobonichi. I'll show you it right now actually. So this is my Hobonichi. This is how thick it is now, and you'll see the difference of like when I first got it. It was like really thin. Yeah, and I've just been journaling in it, kind of junk journaling, I suppose, like adding in little, you know, stickers, little mementos, and yeah, just like memory keeping. Like I have a really bad memory, so I kind of want to remember things. So you can see an unboxing video of that, and also me, you know, with the diamond kit, and also some footage from my Prague trip. I went to Prague with my sister. She got it for me for my 30th birthday, which is such a nice present because I've mentioned that I've wanted to go to Prague for a long time. We were only there for 2 days, so it was quite quick, but from what I saw, like I actually think I'd go back because it was so beautiful. Like the streets, the architecture, it was all very like medieval, and like really interesting to look at. If you're interested in starting your own little hobby on the side and want to do something like diamond kit, I would recommend it. I also have an offer for you where you will get 20% off your Crafties kit with the code Bronagh20. So if you're interested in that, the link is in my bio along with the promo code. Like and subscribe if you like this video and want to see more content like this. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye! I decided I wanted to keep the cost for the labels for the scarves to a minimum and just make them myself. I mean, getting scarves made is so expensive. So, because I literally, like, the minimum order for scarves is like 50, you know, so that was a lot of money. So I didn't really want to spend more money on other things that I can just do myself. So I'm just designing them here in my sketchbook, just creating different sketches and ideas of how I wanted the label to look. I was looking at different shapes, like simple shapes, and also like patterns. I decided to go with shape and decided to do a rainbow shape. I thought it'd be nice to do a rainbow because the scarves themselves have like a rainbow pattern on them, and like I thought it'd be nice with the sun image as well. So I just went in with ink on paper to try and like create these nice textures with the paintbrush, and then I scanned it and worked with it in my iPad just to like pick colors and everything. It's just kind of easier to try out different colors and see what works. And this is the first draft, I suppose, of the label, and I didn't actually like the typography or the colours, so I decided to do it again, and this is the final result.
Perfect. That's the shot. That's the shot. That's the money shot. What is that?
A slug, I think.
It's tiny though.
Yeah, a tiny little baby slug. Yeah, look, it is. It's moving up onto the thing. Ah, it's moving! Wait, bro, it's gonna go in my hand.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye, little slug.
Look at my new scarf.
You stay where you are. Stay still.
I can't stay still.
Always thought that he was living in like. No, actually no, I thought that. And it's like,
In my last studio vlog, I was talking about how I was avoiding buying a Hobonichi planner this year by buying myself a Muji planner. I did not want to spend the money on a Hobonichi because the shipping from Japan is just so expensive. Like it was like, I'm not even gonna tell you how much it was, but I ended up buying a Hobonichi anyway, even after buying the Muji planner. So that just goes to show that, you know, my willpower is not very strong, particularly when it comes to stationery. I don't know what it is. It's the one thing I will literally succumb to at any point. But I have not regretted it for a single moment, because my Hobonichi is literally bringing me so much joy. I can't even tell you how much joy it's bringing me. I used to journal when I was a kid and I loved it. Like, I used to collect stickers, I used to stick in things that I found, or little tickets, memories, and it's so fun going back to that, because I don't know why I stopped doing it, but I did, and now I'm doing it. I'm like, why did I ever stop doing this? It just, yeah, it's great, it's so much fun. And yeah, Hobonichi, so good. If you're a stationery planner lover, you will probably like this. It's just, the design is so good. The paper is so nice. It's made out of Tomo river paper, which means it's like super thin paper. It kind of reminds me of like Bible paper, and it's really durable. Like, it can take a lot of like mediums. Like, I use marker in my Hobonichi and it doesn't even really go through the page. I don't know how it does it. It's kind of magic. But yeah, so nice. So I got the A6 Avec, which is basically a planner split into 2 books. So it's really good for people who want to journal and stick in things, because it gets quite thick. And if you're doing it every 6 months, it doesn't get as thick, and it's not as, you know, like, it doesn't harm the spine as much. And I also got this gorgeous cover in like a red apple color. I love apples. So like, the fact it reminded me of an apple, I was just like, I need to have that one. And I decided I would like decorate it myself with stickers, which you will see at the end how it turned out. And I also got myself a little notebook as well. I was going to originally have like the planner in one side of the cover and then have a notebook in the other side, and just bring it around with me everywhere I go in case I need to write something down. I actually wanted to originally use the notebook as a commonplace book. So basically, commonplace books are like essentially a notebook where you're putting down lots of information. So if you're reading something and you want to take notes, it's basically like a second brain, I've seen people using the term for. And I would love a second brain. I think I am a person who needs a second brain. So like, I forget everything. So I wanted to kind of like write it down. Now, I haven't actually used this notebook. I had this idea of doing this and I didn't follow through, which is not surprising to me because I do that a lot. But anyway, it's there for when I need it. So I think it is a good idea to have a little book that you bring everywhere and like write down things in. But yeah, I've just been really using the cover for the planner. I must say, this unboxing was such a treat to do. Like, I love the little extra bits they include, and the packaging is so nice. Like, I love the paper packaging for the journals. And the journals are gorgeous. I'm really obsessed with them. Some elements of it, I'm not sure what I'd use, like the first part of this, but like, basically it's like a daily planner. So you do whatever you want to do on that day. And yeah, it fits perfectly in the cover, and you have all these little pockets in the cover, and you can fit in 2 notebooks into the cover if you like, or just one, depending on, you know, what you want to do. And I love that about it. And yeah, I also got a cover for it to give it some extra safety. And here's the final with all the stickers. I actually thought I took a video of me putting the stickers on, but apparently not. So yeah, I used loads of stickers from different places and different artists.
If you have any particular requests of where I got a particular sticker, let me know. And yeah, this is what it's like so far, like in present day. It's gotten very crinkly and very thick, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun using it. Okay, so you get this little tray, and like all of these beads, and the beads have little numbers on them so you can reference to this little chart over here. I guess you just start with one color and like do all of the color. It also comes with 2 of the applicators, as you can see, and they come with little grips, which is cute. It reminds me of like when I was in school. And yeah, so you can pick up one bead with this side and then multiple beads with this side, and then you have another applicator that picks up even more, but I don't think I'll be using that. I think I'll be doing one at a time. And also a tweezers in case you make a mistake and need to pick them off, I guess. And then these little strips of wax, which you use to pick up the beads. So you just press the thing in and it fills this up and you can pick up the beads. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but I guess I'll show you. So I'm going to start, because I'm right-handed, I'm going to start over this side. I'm going to start with this yellowy color. So it is 41. 41 is this little symbol here. So I'm going to start with this guy. So that's how far I've done this diamond making kit. They do take a while. They are kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, you know, you just like spend a little time on each day. It's very relaxing, it's very fun, and also they give you 2 of these so you can do it with people as well. Me and my girlfriend were doing it together, and my dad has been helping. Ooh, my dad has been helping as well, so we're gonna get there eventually, and I might just show the finished piece in a future video. I'd really recommend it. It's really fun. If you're a Lego person, if you're a jigsaw person, this is for you. It's like mindless in the best way possible. And also you get pretty art at the end that's like shiny and sparkly, and I am a big fan of shiny and sparkly. So thank you again, Crafties, for gifting me this. It's really nice and it's very fun, and I'm having a great time.